Welcome back to Los Digitals, everyone. On today's episode, we're bringing you the alien incident at Bayside Marketplace, Grokipedia takeover, and Wemby, the real alien. So let's get into it. Today we're back with extra special guest, Mr. Digital Jeff.
What is up? What is up? What is up,
guys?
It's been a while.
He had to go to space and back. So welcome back.
I've been out and about. I got a lot to share.
A lot to share. All right, so I got a costume on today. I am actually from Victorious. I'm not a regular inmate. I am Beck. Do y'all know Beck?
Yes, I know Beck.
I know Beck or no?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Beck from Victorious.
You know Beck?
No, I don't. I don't want to make it about Beck.
He know who he is. AI got us.
AI got us.
All right, so let's get into it with the alien incident.
By the way, I'm dressed up as Tony Montana. Always, every day, 24/7, 365.
24/7.
365 Tony Montana.
365.
I wanted to actually dress up as a weekend. But we said we were going to...
What were we going to be though as the weekend?
Because you have like a red coat, no? I was
gonna
use that.
Yeah.
And then I was going to find something to put over my nose. And then...
the little album cover, no?
Yeah, the album cover.
Can't believe it's Halloween already.
I know, guys. Actually, if we're recording right now, it's 3 days to Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Halloween-y? Yeah.
Jenny's
Halloween.
out here talking about she wants to give out candy already. And I'm like, it's not our time to give candy yet. It's our time to like watch a scary movie or like do some activities
give candy
inside.
out for, like, kids are not out super late, like little kids, like...
But today, you were talking about today or during Halloween
During
night?
actual Halloween.
Oh, so during Halloween night,
Yes.
you want to just give out candy?
Give out candy and then I was thinking we could do a photo shoot here.
Like for us or for like the kids?
No, like for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What was your favorite costume you ever dressed as that?
Favorite costume? Damn, I actually have never had a good one.
No?
No.
What was like your best one out of all of them?
So I have worse ones.
Like what? What is the worst one?
So when I was growing up during elementary school, I had the same costume like for 4 or 5 years straight.
The same one?
Yeah, like literally the exact same one. And
Did you
I was
like it that much or you just...
No, I just didn't understand Halloween as a kid. So it was a clown costume. I was dressed up as a clown, and my mom would paint my face, and that was exciting for me. But it was funny because it was like one of those where like like one side of it was like burgundy, and the other side was yellow, and they had like 3 little balls here.
Uh-huh.
And then she would just buy me the little
wig.
The little wig.
The little afro
And when I first started using it, it was like baggy on me, and then by the time I knew it, it was like barely fit me. But every Halloween,
like, did you not grow? Or,
I mean,
this
was elementary, like from like I don't know, like from kinder to like 3rd grade.
You're like low-key the same size the whole time.
I feel like when you're in elementary, that's when you grow the most.
I don't know. And so it's funny because my brothers laugh at it because they remember it more than me. Ricky and Eric. I was a clown. I was a clown for like
5 years.
5 years. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember any like. I never actually dressed up.
No?
No.
Would grandma let you go like trick-or-treating though?
Yeah. It was all about the candies, but it was never costumes, and we didn't really have money for costumes and stuff like that.
Did you know about like DIY and stuff or no?
I never understood Halloween. Honestly, what is it?
Actually, I saw a comment about this today. They're like, y'all are celebrating Lucifer. But I'm like,
Is that true?
I never saw Halloween as that. I don't know if it is,
Yeah,
but I just saw
sure.
Halloween as a spooky holiday. Like, I don't know.
It's an excuse to eat a bunch of candy.
Yeah, no, we'll take it. I'll take it. I love Halloween.
Yeah.
I love the feel of it.
We should do a Halloween episode and talk about all that. Actually,
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I have a few stories, but I'll share them on that episode.
You can share them. If you have one of those stories, you share it today. Because instead of like a scary story for today's episode, we're actually just doing, the alien incidents. That's the one for this episode because I feel like there's a lot of plot holes in that. So have you guys heard of it or no?
I've heard of it. I remember it clearly when it happened, and I know there's a lot of like people that got shut down that can't talk about it.
Oh my
That's
God.
really what I was like. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way the whole entire like everything about it got so like shut down so quickly.
Yeah. It was like suspicious.
Yeah, I was like too suspicious, and then like all of a sudden nobody's talking about it. And
Okay.
well, let's just get into it.
Yeah,
So
well, that's like what happened.
just to be clear, we're talking about the same one, right? The one at Bayside Marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one video that went viral, and it went viral on Snapchat first, and it was like a mall surrounded at night. Yeah, like cops everywhere.
Yes.
And then people started sending videos from the inside.
Yeah.
So those are the videos that, where are they?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into that.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right. So last year, guys, on New Year's Day of 2024, there was people just shopping at Bayside Marketplace, which is like an outdoor mall, and Jenny was saying, I didn't know like there was stuff open on New Year's Day. And I'm like, that's so true, but I'm pretty. It's usually like New Year's Eve, low key.
Yeah.
They close everything. Well, I don't know. And all of a sudden, like 1 second everything was fine, then the next second there was like commotion. There was these kids that were setting off fireworks inside the mall or outside inside, and they were minors. So
like that actually happened, or it's
yeah,
like conspiracy?
that actually happened. That they were setting off fireworks, and that caused everybody to go into like a panic because they're like, well, what's happening? What's happening? So like caused everyone to go into a panic, and then that's when like the police started getting calls. Like, I think some people thought like there were like it was a shooting or I don't know, but then people were like fighting, and there was just like a lot of chaos from that. So then a bunch of police pull up, and they're just like, if y'all have seen the photos or videos, we'll put one here. There's like the mall, and then there's just like a whole street of cops, right?
Yeah.
And then
Looked like a parade.
yeah, like a parade, and I'm just like for like kids blowing up fireworks, I don't know, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Or if y'all were gonna think it was shootings, they would bring more than just the cops, right?
So you think it was aliens?
I believe it was aliens.
So what happened to the aliens?
That's what I'm saying. So the cops, like, they quickly shut everything down. They're like, because you said there was videos released, right? They were like, in these videos you could see these tall like figures that are like 10-foot aliens, and the cops were like, there was no aliens, like that didn't happen. There were just kids blowing up fireworks, and we wanted to come like dispute the chaos. So that's what happened.
Cops.
Yeah, that many cops. And so they were like, there was no aliens. What you're seeing in these videos is a mix of like the smoke, the shadows, the lights, and like it's just like a human. It's not a 10-foot alien. So they quickly shut down all of that, and it gets weird because when I was doing the research, I was looking for like a picture of like all these videos that these people are talking about, and they're like removed from the internet because they have like, it was actually an official website. It wasn't TMZ. It was another one. It was one of the big like news websites, and they had a link to one of the videos, and it's like removed now. Like you click on the link, and it's like it's unavailable now. So to me, that's really weird because like, if it was nothing, why is it unavailable?
Yeah.
And if it was just 4 kids like playing with fireworks, why is there a whole parade of cops? So that's where I was getting at. I was like, that's weird, right? And let me see what's next.
Has there been any like people that have come out, like whistleblowers, like cops?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, where are those whistleblowers? And I feel like the thing that's weird is that it was able to get shut down so quickly because of the facts that there was, I guess. Right?
Wait, what got shut down?
Like the whole entire theory of there being aliens or...
Oh, it was debunked.
Yeah, it got debunked so quickly. And
But
like,
without any proof though, right? There's no
Yeah.
proof that, like there's no
where's the
video.
body cam footage.
There's no footage at all out there that you can find of what happened inside the mall.
Inside at that time.
Exactly. And I know those cops got that body cam.
And what about the kids? Like, that were...
Oh, and the kids, they didn't, there was 4 of them arrested, but they didn't disclose their names because they are minors. So...
A minor.
A minor, probably a minor. But that's weird that they didn't, like, that whole parade of cops just for that. And, okay, wait, I keep thinking of what I'm trying to get to, and then I forget. But, because it's just weird. But, I think it's just weird that like it got signed so quickly because usually for any little like conspiracy there will be at least like the top 10 biggest like channels that talk about it to do like a whole video of it, and then like that gets like attention, and then like everybody's just going on and on and on about it, right?
Well, I think one of the things that's happened in the last 2 years, specifically the last 2 years more than ever before, is that the life cycle of like a headline
Yeah.
will last like a few minutes.
That's
It used to
true.
last
feel?
weeks or months. Like something like that would happen would last, a whole year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Now it'll last a week.
Because there's so many other things going on.
Yeah. So even like Charlie Kirk's assassination feels like it happened a year ago, and it just happened.
That's so true.
Nobody's really talking about it anymore besides Candace Owens.
Yeah, that reminds me of something. So I don't want to get too sidetracked here, but basically something like a streamer got essayed on live, they're on stream, and this happened last year, and then he just came out with it, and like I was saying, Jordan, like there's like footage of it actually happening, and I was telling him like we shouldn't even be able to see that. Like we shouldn't have access to like other people's.
What?
Like when things happen, like I don't know, I guess just to have so much access to everything and anything because.
Well, that's the risk that you're. So
yeah, because they're streaming.
Yeah, no, but it's not about like the part that's like streaming, but it's like just in general. There's just so many things out there that I guess like are available to us to see.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there's like this happened and like this happened and you just like there's just everything's happening.
Yeah, and well, what I was gonna say is, I forgot what I was gonna say. But basically, the reason that social media is dangerous is because of that. You can't unsee things. So like, if you're scrolling, and you there's a video that hasn't been, like, the video, like somehow a video got leaked, or there's a video that shouldn't be out there that you get to see. Mm-hmm. There's no way to unsee that.
Yeah.
So back when I was growing up, there was this thing called, it was like one of those, it wasn't snuff films, but it was, it was a VHS tape, and there was a series of VHS tapes mm-hmm. that would show different killings or murders around the world.
What?
Yeah, and you had to rent it when you went to the rental store, you had to go to the plus 18. Mm-hmm. So us kids, we couldn't get access to it, but somehow one of my cousins got one, and we all got together and we saw it. And I was like traumatized. I was like, dude, I can't believe I saw all these things.
Yeah.
And but that's the way I see the internet right now. You just don't really know when you're gonna see something that you don't want to watch.
Yeah.
That I'm like, man, I regret seeing that.
That's so true.
You have no control over it.
Yeah, because I remember when I watched the Charlie Kirk video, I was like physically sick for a couple of days. I was like, I can't believe we just saw someone die in cold blood.
Yeah, you have no control. Well, Instagram now gives you the opportunity to at least choose your algorithm.
Oh, really?
What you're into, yeah.
On Facebook, on Facebook, they also have that thing where it's like graphic content, like, and then you have to press a button and press.
I have screen recordings of even ads, like somebody running ads on stuff that shouldn't be
there at all.
At all.
They need like freaking guidelines for that. Like, gotcha bet.
They do. They have all the guidelines. They have all the technology. They have, and they'll find ways
happens.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It still happens. It's like.
And somehow no one can find one footage from inside of the mall from the specific event.
For real, exactly. And I was gonna say like the one question everyone had was like, why is there that many cops for that little, like, it's not minor, right? Because like I get it, there's panic, there could be possible shooting, yeah. But I mean, it's fireworks, like, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because like fireworks sound like guns sometimes, but if you see like, I don't know, but I would expect like 5 cop cars to show up, not the whole Miami Police Department. But I was gonna say it was weird because I was trying to see like things that we could be missing or information that's not out there no more. So I was gonna ask ChatGPT, right? And when I asked ChatGPT, it like, oh, can you give me more information on this? It like the first thing it says is like, ChatGPT was like, what actually happened receipts. Like, it was making a bold statement to like immediately shut down any theory or like any little idea you could have. Like, it doesn't want you to even spark the idea. And I was feeling like those people who make those videos about like theories, like I feel like aliens is one of those topics where the government's like, don't even mention this, or like, we don't want that out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something that they're trying to like have everyone keep it silent. Cause I'm just thinking like, so many incidents be happening, and like, why would there be such an outrage about alien? Why are we adamant about there being an alien there? It could be anything else. Why are we still gonna be an alien unless there was like an actual report by someone there that it was an alien.
There was reports. That's the thing. There was reports of people saying that
There's an alien.
Yeah.
That's
that they
why,
saw 10-foot figures and stuff like that.
Like, it could be just anything else. So
but
we're stuck on it being like the whole thing around it is there was aliens there.
Yeah, but my question is like, why the mall? Like, why that specific location?
That's true. I was thinking that too, and I was like, is there like alien bases in Miami or something? But I couldn't find anything about that.
Well, there's the first ever James Bond film.
Uh-huh.
Have y'all seen that one, Dr. No?
How old is that film?
I think it's from like 62 or something like that, 1962.
Oh yeah, 1960.
So there's this island out of like nearby, like close to Jamaica called Crab Key, and Dr. No lives there. But like everybody that's around the island believes that there's a dragon in Crab Key. So don't ever go to Crab Key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon or what?
Yeah. So basically, like it was a made up story, but yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you think like we just want to believe there was like an alien there so we can say we came in contact with an alien, or is there really more to it?
I think at a personal level, I mean, I think it's good to at least know the truth. Like why is there no videos?
Yeah.
Why can't you find the video? No, you can't find it.
I'm surprised that from the people that were there at the mall, no one came out with a video saying like, oh, like, hey, this is what like actually happened.
That's why, and you know what? Maybe there was that many cops to get to every victim in that place. It was like, be like, you need like anything you got, like it's gotta go away. You never know.
You guys seen the movie with Will Smith, right? The Men in Black.
Yeah, I've seen.
You seen it, Jordan?
I think I've seen parts of it.
Basically, like whenever something like that happens, they have this little special pen,
the pen
and they flash you, and then you forget everything that just happened.
You see, guys, this is something like that. What is it called that y'all said that it's like aligns with the real life? Disco something?
Disco what?
Where it's like a movie, but it's like it aligns with real life. I don't know what y'all.
Oh, soft disclosure.
Yeah, soft disclosure.
Yeah, there's this. I read this joke on Reddit, and it said like, what if like, you know, when you go from one room to another where you're looking for something in the other room, right? And you walk into a room, you're like, what the hell was I looking for? Yeah. Well, supposedly it's because you walk into aliens, and they flash.
And then you forget.
They flash you, and then you forget.
Oh hell no, guys, that low key could be true.
That low key is kind of true. I'm like, shit.
That can be true. You know, I had something scary happen to me this morning.
Dude, yesterday. Okay, go.
Yeah,
So today, this morning, I was.
Hell no.
I was doing something here downstairs, and then I go to mom. No, I was here like in the front in the entrance, and I heard Jenny, right? And I was like, Mom, and I go to her because I heard it from mom's office. And I'm like, Mom, and she didn't respond. So that's when I walk into her office, and I was like, she's not even in here, bro.
Bro, that's creepy.
And I check around.
That's an alien.
I check around the living room, the restroom, and nobody. Nobody was there. I was like,
that's actually.
It's your future self trying to tell you something.
For real, they're trying to get.
Don't do that. It's like Interstellar, the movie.
Yeah.
Like that.
Don't let me go, Murph.
Bro, I want to watch Interstellar.
No, Murph. Yeah. That's one of the saddest movies of all time.
I know.
The incident you're talking about from yesterday is what we said in the group chat? Or what are you talking about?
Of Trinity?
Yeah.
Yeah. I checked the cameras.
Nothing?
There's no way she freaking can't. There's no.
Let me say from my point of view.
Okay, say from your
We're gonna give
perspective.
different point of view.
Okay, I know we said there was no scary story, but I'm getting the chills right now because this is a scary story that happened to us yesterday in our house, guys. So I was like, let me take Toby for a walk. Okay, first, hold on. Let me restart. So the only ones that were here at home were me, Jenny, and my dad.
All day.
All day. Jeffrey was at work, Jazzy was at school, and my mom was in San Antonio. So Toby usually gets catered to by my mom. She'll take him for walks and all that. So I was like, she's not here. Let me go get Toby. Let me take him out for a walk. So we have Trinity and our other two dogs outside in the backyard. Trinity wasn't there. Like when you walk out to the backyard, there's like a cage and then a door to walk out to the rest of the backyard. And she wasn't in that cage, right? So that door was locked. So
At what time was this?
I would say it was like 3-something.
Okay.
3-something.
Okay.
So I got Toby for a walk. Trinity was outside the gate from the back door, so she couldn't come into the back door, right?
No, she couldn't.
But my parents have a entrance through their door to go to the backyard. So that's the open entrance, right?
Which is never. It's
Never
always
op-
locked.
Always locked. Always closed. So I was like, let me take Toby for a walk. And when we open our door, it like does a little ring. So I heard 2 rings. When I opened the front door, I heard like ding, and then I heard like if it was coming from the other side of the house.
Master bedroom door.
But it also says like front door or side door.
Or back door, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I've heard it like when like let's say I open the front door, you open the back door, and at the same time like you'll hear like the double like ding ding like.
Yeah.
And I heard that, but I was like, maybe I'm just hearing it like from both sides because I'm in the front, or like in the middle. I feel like the noises are weird, right? And I take Toby for a walk, and I come back, and then Trinity, Jenny's dog, comes running at me from the dining room, and I'm like, what is she doing in here? And then Jenny was like, what is she doing in here, Jordan? And I'm like,
No, because you
was
called
like,
me.
huh?
You're like, did you let Trinity in? And I was like, what? I was like just so confused because I was upstairs working.
What the fuck is in here, Judy? Jane,
What?
where are you?
What?
Your daughter's over here.
How's she over there?
Huh?
How?
You didn't let her in?
No.
You're lying.
Trinity, take her downstairs.
You let her in the house, liar.
You did.
I just keep her in the front, I swear, on everything. Are you lying or no? Don't stop gaslighting me. I'm experiencing paranormal stuff.
And then I'm coming down the stairs and I see her and I was like, did you let her in? And he's like, he swore that at first I didn't believe him.
She thinks I play around too much.
'Cause
And
you
I was
do.
like,
He
I
does.
thought
He
she
does
was
play around
playing
too
with me. Because I'm like, nobody's gonna let Trinity in but you.
I was like, I did not let her in.
So
Like,
we're
I
just
swear.
going back and forth. I'm like,
Oh Lord.
I'm like, promise, Jenny.
So I checked the cameras.
Uh-huh.
There's no sign of anybody opening any doors, and then all of a sudden she's inside the house.
That's so weird. That's so scary.
Like the camera will anytime somebody opens the door, the camera is gonna record. Like for guaranteed.
Yeah.
So the last time that there was a recording, it's at 6:25, right? PM.
From the previous day or?
No, from that day.
Oh, okay.
So and then like 6 or 7 minutes later, you walk back in
With Toby?
with Toby, and then you just see Trinity just go by.
So it was
Full
6 p.m.?
It was 6:30 p.m.
So you had her. I was confused. I was
Was that
like,
picked up Jazzy or what?
Yes, Giselle
Oh,
was
okay.
already here.
Yeah, Jazzy was already here.
Yeah.
Jazzy and Peyton were upstairs.
Okay, so yeah, Jazzy and her friend were upstairs in their room. Okay, so it was at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you see Trinity bolting to me or what?
Yeah. So either she had been here for hours and somebody randomly let her in.
No, there's no
Nobody
way.
who would let her in. So I checked all the times I checked all the times of like every time the door opened yesterday, I checked it. She never came in.
She
No.
never came in.
She
spawned
literally
in.
never came in.
No.
She didn't come in.
And I was telling we were there like in our entrance, and I was saying Jenny, I was like, you brought her in, bro. Stop. I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I know it was you. And I was like, promise on everything you did. And she's like, I promise. She's like, I was like, swear on your mom. She's like, I swear on my mom. And I'm like,
I don't know. I was like, am I delusional?
I'm like, it wasn't me. I promise, like I swear it wasn't
Yeah.
me, because I was just walking Toby, and then we're like, who let her
Yeah.
in? And then she told me that the gates was closed, and she wasn't in the
Okay,
gates.
so basically, there's 3 dogs. There's Trinity and Neo and Lucas, and those are boy dogs. So I've been separating them. So at night, she's in the little gated area. So I wanted to let her out, like in the backyard, and like let her be free. And then I was gonna switch them, but so she had no way to get in through our back door. And then either she came in. I was like, she either came in. Someone opened the door through your door, or somebody let her out the gate and then came in through the front door with her or something. And that's why I
That's
thought it
so
was,
creepy.
That's why I thought it was Jordan.
No, she wasn't even. I didn't see her nowhere in
That
the
creeps
front.
me out.
And then so the whole day I was like, I don't believe him. I did not believe him. I was 100% sure it was Jordan. I was like, he always does it. Like, he always lies.
Wasn't me.
But
I don't be lying,
I was
I'm
asking
joking
Giselle,
around.
like, did you let Trinity inside? And she was like, no, I don't know. Like, and she was also like freaked out. And then Jordan texted me. I was like about to go to sleep, and he's like, "What did you texted me something about Trinity?" And I was like, "Wait, you're being that ass? Like you did not let her in?"
I was like, I did not let her in.
Like no one let her in.
I think I didn't realize Jazzy and Peyton were here because
They went straight
I
upstairs.
just thought it was us three here. When I was like, it was just me, Jenny, and Dad.
I mean, didn't you bring him?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You
I brought them from school, but I
Yeah.
forgot they were here. Like I was like, it's just me, Dad, and Jenny. I'm like, who let that girl in?
Yeah.
But the thing that creeps me out is that I heard 2 rings when I opened the door. I heard like the front door, but then I heard another ring. But I didn't stay long enough to hear like front door or then like back door. I didn't hear that.
Oh, we need more cameras. That's the scary part about having a big house.
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
3.
And then like me, like I'm locked in and I'm just zoned in. So I don't really, sometimes I don't even walk out of my office for like hours at end. Yesterday was one of those days. So when you guys told me, I was like, let me check the cameras.
No.
And I literally went one shot at a time, watched the whole thing, one shot at a time, just watch the whole thing. Nothing.
You just hear like running to me?
Yeah.
Did you see the combo we had or no?
Yeah, I saw the whole conversation.
Yeah. And I was like getting so thrown off because I saw Jenny was like, every time she first sees Trinity, she has like a look on her face. You. And I saw Jenny with that look on her face. I'm like, so Jenny didn't let her in there because she like looks like she barely saw her.
You can put the clip here, like so you can see it. Because literally, like you just see her fly by like this. It looked like she teleported into this space.
She came from that way, and I was like,
Where was the first time you saw her? Where was she?
she was running from like I was there. I just saw her running this way from this side of the house.
So maybe she was in my room.
Yeah.
But it's weird because I was upstairs and Jordan had just came in and I didn't hear her. I didn't hear like something like somebody running around, like not
Oh, like
her
Trey.
running around.
That's so freaky, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find out when we debunk that theory. We'll let y'all know.
We need to figure out who it was. And I'm like, did somebody go into the backyard and open the door for her or something?
But who would do that? I mean, it was only us. Like it had to be one of us 3,
Yeah.
basically. And you guys, I'll never let a dog in.
No, that's why I was like, Jenny, like, what the fuck is she doing here? Because she was on that side of the house. And I'm like, she's on like carpet. So I'm like, bro, if she poops somewhere, we're gonna get like her ass beat. And she didn't, but I don't think she did. I think we're just freaked out who let her in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, and then the reason I freaked out was because last night, like late, like at 2 a.m, Jeffrey was like going around the house checking every
Yeah.
part of the house because he was like, what if somebody's in the house?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but
I thought about it, but I didn't think. I was like, I don't want to overthink it, because I've done that before. I'm like, somebody's here. Somebody's
he's
here.
called the cops before.
All right.
He's like 4.
I had got the call before, but yeah, I'm like, that's so scary.
Yeah.
It was an alien.
I know Jeffrey was scaring me. He was like,
What did he say?
because he went upstairs and he was literally making like the most noise ever, and I was like, what are you doing, Jess? I was asleep, and he's like, I'm checking if there's someone in here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he went into my office, checked every part of my office into the.
Cause there's those where they live in your house and you don't know. What are they called?
I don't know.
Oh, the ones that live like
In the attic.
in the attic.
There's like squatters.
Squatters.
Yeah. There's those they call them squatters. They live in your house. There's the one time I found out about them. There was this lady. She was like living in this guy's apartment. He was like
Garage.
She was hiding in the attic and she would come down and like she was chugging the milk. And then the guy woke up because he was thirsty. He like was pouring himself like milk. He was drinking like the milk that she was like chugging. I was like, oh, like, bro, like you don't even know what they're doing in your house.
That's so creepy, right?
That is, yeah. Well, we don't know how to debunk that yet, guys. But if this whole alien incident got debunked, the police said that there was no aliens, UFOs or ETs, and they said that the 8 to 10 feet figure was just low-res clips and a person and shadows.
Low-res
So that they shut that down instantly, but I believe there's more to it. I feel like there's just people who are not allowed to talk about it. They got reached, like the government went to them and was like, you cannot open your mouth.
Or they flashed them.
Or they flashed them.
Everybody just.
Yeah, but
Do y'all believe that exists?
yes,
That little
low-key,
flash?
I can believe that.
Something has to. That'd be. Wow. Imagine. All the times that happens to you. Whew.
For real. Totally probably has it right now. He just came walking over here and left. But yeah, that's Like, I feel there wouldn't be a whole outrage about there being aliens
Mm-hmm.
if there actually wasn't. In this specific case,
Mm-hmm.
like they could have just been, oh, these idiots caused this whole ruckus on New Year's Day with fireworks. But no, that wasn't the story.
But also, it's like the fact that it happened on New Year's Day. So, like, what really happened? Like, the beginning of the year, forget the kids, but just like the fact that so many things were shut down and it was like on New Year's. Like, why New Year's?
Let's give them a backstory. So the aliens got lost and they needed to get through. So they got 4 of their undercover miners, or kids, not miners, to start setting off fireworks and cause ruckus so they could get through. And then that's why.
Like,
It could have also been like a Stranger Things hoax, no?
What do you mean?
That did happen. Oh,
Like a marketing scheme.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, that'd be cool.
so basically, like, when this movie with I Know What You Did Last Summer came out, like 3 weeks before the movie came out, there was like security footage being leaked of people getting chased by the bad guy.
Yeah.
So the videos were going viral, right? And people thought it was real. People was like, oh, there is a butcher out there, but it wasn't that there was a butcher. It's the fact that there is sorry, Toby's distracting me.
I know he's.
Yeah, it's the fact that there's a marketing campaign happening.
It's a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
They did that for like Final Destination.
Oh, that Final Destination was
Was
it?
it?
Or
They
was-
were putting.
no,
They
I
had the
think-
log truck, and it was like fake logs. Cause I don't know. Have you seen the scene where they're like falling on the traffic?
I don't know which one Final Destination is.
No.
Oh, is it when they show like the bunch of like little things coming together and then the person dies?
Yeah, and then like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
they see how it happened, and they're like, we gotta get out of here. All right, but let's move on to Grokipedia. Do you wanna take over for that?
Yeah. Okay, so I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know this was
I didn't hear about Grokipedia, so Jenny told me about it.
Yeah. So Grokipedia is a competitor to Wikipedia, and it recently launched on October 27th. And so basically,
2 days ago.
yeah, 2 days ago. So basically, his reasoning for launching Grokipedia was because Elon Musk launched Grokipedia. And the reason that he did launch it was because he says that Wikipedia has a lot of what was the word what he used?
False.
Has a lot
claims.
of left-wing bias and is controlled by activists. So that's why he made Grokipedia, so it could be, well, you know, so according to him, that it could be
The
an
truth.
honest perspective and like a viewpoint. And he said truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I was like, oh, he's for real.
True.
But I was like, because Wikipedia, I've never really like trusted Wikipedia, but just because when you're in school, they always tell you like if
Don't
you
use Wikipedia.
as a source, like you're gonna get a 0. So it was like, to me, it was like I've never really thought of Wikipedia that much, and I don't even use it. And
I hate when that's the only answer I could get when I search something up.
What?
Before ChatGPT,
what?
you would search something up and Wikipedia was the only one that had an answer for you, and I was like,
You can't even use
I
it
can't
to.
trust you, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What? Oh, okay. But when I was researching all of this, so it came out. Grokipedia came out with over 800,000 encyclopedia on entries, and in Wikipedia, I didn't know this, right? Until I was doing my research, but people make the entries, and that's why it's considered like unreliable. I didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, like, you could write. I knew that like teachers would always say, oh, you can. Like, they don't trust it because people can just go in and change it, but I never really knew like.
But there's only specific, like there's contributors, there's people that are editors and they have privilege, they have access to doing that. Like you can't go in and do that.
Oh no,
Really?
I
No.
swear some of them you can. No?
You can probably, I don't know, well, actually I don't know exactly the rule, but like you can't go publish an article. You can maybe make a comment or something like that. But even that, it's not in the public
No.
domain,
Yeah.
no.
Because it says that anyone can submit and edit on entries, right? Entries. I keep wanting to say entries, like food. Entries. Entries that anyone could submit an entry. So that's why it's like, but there is a community, like there's like a group of people that go and make sure that it's like they try not to use like the person who's like making it. It's not their own resources, but it's from other reliable sources. But there's literally on Wikipedia, there's like an article and it's like Wikipedia is not a reliable source on Wikipedia. I'm like, I was like, oh my gosh.
At least they're being honest, like,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Is that reliable? Maybe they are honest.
Maybe they just
but basically Grokipedia, I was like,
Rocky.
Grokipedia, it's like such a
They should just call it Grocky.
Grocky. But it was just Grocky. He couldn't do his Grokipedia.
This is how I would do it if I had to. I would do it like the way Elon's doing it, but I would do it on the blockchain. That's the only difference. Well, that's the main difference.
Okay.
And the second part of it is instead of AI doing all the 800,000 articles that they do,
Yeah, so they think it's AI, but I'm like, how does that make it even more reliable or trustworthy? Like, how does it make it more reliable and trustworthy than Wikipedia?
I don't know. I haven't studied this. This is the first time I hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, second time because I heard it in the headlines, but I haven't looked into it. But ideally, like what I would do with, because I've thought about that problem a lot, like over the last 10 years. Part of my career has been helping people with PR and stuff like that. So Wikipedia is a huge thing in my space. But I think what we can do is have a Grokipedia version or Wikipedia version where people contribute through facts. And what are facts? Like, for example, that mall incident. As it's happening, you go to the website, you upload it, and then the blockchain, you do a transaction in the blockchain and it saves it there. So your video clip will be saved that it happened on that day. And then you can leave a note of like, I'm XYZ person and I'm leaving this behind as history. It's part of a history document now. So I think that's and by the way, there's gonna be events or situations where there's no proof.
Yeah.
But those are different. Those are like what Wikipedia has right now. There's no real proof.
Yeah.
Right? And you can alter documents and stuff like that. So I think there's got to be a way for us to authenticate like actual facts and proof articles that can actually say, oh, this actually happened.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So
Wait, I have a question. What's the blockchain?
the blockchain,
Yeah.
the blockchains, the technology is very similar to like for example, Bitcoin. You've heard of Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. That's where like they mine the Bitcoin, like where it's at, or no?
So that's not where it's mined. So basically, the blockchains are like it's a technology, right? So,
Yeah.
but there's different cryptocurrencies within the blockchains, and basically every cryptocurrency kind of works very similar, but it's a public ledger, and it allows people to have all the transactions live on the blockchain, so no one person can control the actual outcome of it. They can't be corrupted.
Yeah.
That's the best way. It can't be corrupted because everybody that participate, the more people that participate makes the blockchain even stronger and stronger and stronger. So you have to do, it's called a 51% attack, where 51% of the people would have to, 51% of the nodes in a specific blockchain would have to be attacked at the exact same time within 10 minutes for it to destroy the blockchain, which is pretty much, it's practically impossible because you have to attack the whole world at that point.
Damn. And
Yeah.
that's what you say, like your piece of evidence could be there, like for history, left for history, and
Yeah.
nobody could change that or remove that.
So for example, on the first ever block on Bitcoin, there's a message that was left behind by the creator,
Yeah.
Satoshi, yes. And on the actual message, nobody can go back and delete that message. It's on the
there.
blockchain, and they would have to destroy Bitcoin to destroy that message. You see?
Yeah. And they
So
can't-
that's why it's very important to have some type of technology that protects real information, real photos, real data, like this actually happened, this actually got published, and also to keep track of people that are making false statements, false publications.
Yeah.
You see, because you can go back and track, oh, actually that didn't happen, but you see there's a trail now of this person making all these accusations
Yeah.
or making all these publications, you know?
But how does? Actually, I don't even want to get into it just because I'm like I have a lot of questions already.
Well, it's hard to explain the blockchain, but just
Like,
think
is
about
it
it
like this? Like when people say the cloud, it's in the cloud. Is it like or?
it is in the cloud, but it's not. It's in. Think about it like I'll put it like this. I have a hard drive here, right?
Yeah.
in the hard drive, I have the entire blockchain saved. And every 10 minutes, it updates, right? And all the transactions that happen, it updates on my hard drive. But there's hundreds of thousands of people that also have that hard drive, and it's getting updated.
So everyone like simultaneously has it?
Yeah, so let's say I try to do a transaction that's a false, like I'm trying to hack it or whatever. When I run it, it'll pass, right? It'll actually, oh yeah, this person owns this Bitcoin, whatever. But as soon as it connects to the other ledgers that have the same, it's gonna say that it's actually false. So like, so it'll rewrite even on my own, it'll rewrite it. So you can't hack it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like we all have this.
Damn, who did this? They were
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, it's hard for me to even explain it because even with my study on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all this, it's still hard for me to conceptualize every single aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I've actually woken up with I've actually had dreams about this where I see Bitcoin as a living organism, and it's what it is a store of energy over a long period of time, and the longer the time goes, the more the value that goes into every, in this case, I'm talking about Bitcoin, like the longer the time of energy being spent on creating Bitcoin and mining Bitcoin and putting energy into the actual technology, the higher the value of it. It goes up in value because there's more energy being stored in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and very interesting. A very interesting topic for me.
That is. I was trying to visualize it all in my head.
Yeah. There's a lot there that's
It's uncorruptible.
uncorruptible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
They
Like,
can't do nothing to it, right?
no, I know what that means,
Oh.
but like, just like all the hows and the whys and the.
Oh yeah, you always wonder about the house and wife.
Well,
everything.
think about it like so. Oh man, what's the best way to for a young generation to understand the value of cryptocurrency in general, Bitcoin?
It feels like originally I thought it was just like kind of like gambling.
There's part of it too. I mean, originally on the Bitcoin code, the first version, there's a poker game on there.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
go to the code and you just type in, if you type in poker, for some reason the programmer, the guy that designed it, added a poker lobby and you can go and play poker. So it is
Gambling.
yeah, and I think we spoke about it I think we said it on the podcast a few episodes ago when a new product or new technology comes out, like normally if it picks up within the corn industry,
Yeah.
it's gonna do well because they proved the concept. And a lot of what was happening during that time, or it's still happening, but criminals were trying to get clever on finding ways to transfer money from one place to another, right? So like, let's say I buy drugs from you or whatever, or child trafficking or any of that, like criminal stuff. I need a way to get the money, right? Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Now, it would require somebody to actually transfer the money. So a lot of the criminals would buy gold, like gold bars, and they would send a whole boat full of gold bars from one country to another, and then find a way to store it, and then later find a way to sell it. So it's a whole scheme of how to do things, and cryptocurrency was one of the solutions for them, for the bad guys. But if the bad guys if the good guys know that the bad guys need that, and there's a technology to create it, there's a theory that the CIA created Bitcoin because you can then track wallets and you can see exactly who's you can see who's sending one bill to another bill or one coin to another coin, and then you can see who are all the bad guys.
Yeah.
And that's the theory.
That's one of the theories, yeah.
It's crazy how everything, like you said, it's public and everyone like has access to it, but it's also safe. Like no one can take it from you.
Nobody can take it from you, nope.
So it's like that seems very what's it called? I don't even know the word, but like something you could trust in. that you could put your trust in?
Now, there's a big difference between, like right now, you have your money on Coinbase. So basically, when you have your money on Coinbase, or you buy your token, like the Bitcoin that you have on Coinbase, it technically doesn't belong to you until you have it on your own actual wallet, your own custodial wallet.
How does that even happen?
So I gotta show you guys those things, but yeah. But so basically, like for example, like the first time I lost Bitcoin was in 2014, I believe. There was this exchange called very similar like Coinbase, but it was called Mt. Gox. It's out of Japan, and you can go and you can buy Bitcoin there, and you could trade it, but you can also use it to, you would have a wallet. You can also buy things on Tor, like on the darknet, and all of a sudden, they came out that they didn't have any more Bitcoin. So all the Bitcoin that you supposedly had wasn't available to withdraw.
That's freaking scary.
So they were using the Bitcoin. Yeah, they were selling the Bitcoin on the side. They lost all the Bitcoin, and you actually lost. Everybody that had their money there lost their money. And at that same time, it was already. I think it had gone from like, let's say from $2-3, right, to like 400.
That's crazy how much it's grown over the past 10 years.
But so think about like from $3 or $4 to 400, right? At 400, everybody loses their money, loses their Bitcoin.
Y'all were trusting them with your
Correct.
Bitcoin?
Yes. So that could happen with Coinbase. Now it happened to us again with FTX a few years ago. Happened to my dad and me, and it also happened.
In Bama?
Yeah, and it happened. Oh yeah, you lost money too that time.
Cardano?
No, Cardano will still have it, but you lost the you lost the Luna token.
Damn, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you lost like $1,000. I told you, hey, like it's gone.
Oh.
That's so messed up.
Oh, the project that you were working on?
No. That was separate. No, I never worked with Luna. I was just buying the token. I actually got into Luna when it was like $1, and it went to 110.
Oh damn!
And then it went down to like less than $1. Like right now, it's worthless.
Aww.
And when it hit like I think when you got in, it was like at 40. So you made a little bit of money, but then from one day to another, it just went to zero.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the last, I'll tell you this last one. The last one was with Voyager. So when FTX went down, Voyager went down. Voyager and Coinbase are very similar. There's a bunch of these exchanges, but basically like all the money you had in there, you couldn't even withdraw your tokens.
That's messed up.
So it's safe to have it in your wallet?
Yes, it's safe to have it in your wallet, but there's a risk. You lose your keys to the wallet, your like a seed phrase or whatever that is, and you lose all your money.
Oh wow.
So what is Robinhood then? Is that like Coinbase too?
It's very similar. It's a trading platform. So Robinhood is even more corrupt.
For real?
Yeah. So well,
I got $6 in.
basically like with cryptocurrency, you can see the supply. You can see how many tokens there's out in circulation. With stocks also, Robinhood, right, in stocks, right, you can see the stocks. But you don't really know if you actually own the stock when you buy it there, because they could be giving you like a loaner. So instead of like, let's say there's 1,000, let's make it easy. Let's say a company has 10 stocks out there and you think you own one, right? And there's 9 other guys that think they own it too.
Ooh.
But then all of a sudden you start talking to people and wait, I own one too. All of a sudden there's like 300 people that own that stock.
Oh my god.
So when you want to sell it, guess what? There's other people who want to sell it too. So they got to go find the actual owner of the stock and get it. And actually
so
be able to sell
weird.
it. Yeah.
And that's how Robinhood is?
Well, they got caught for that, I think.
Oh,
Alright, do you have anything on Robinhood? Or
No, I don't use Robinhood anymore.
No?
that's like the first thing I used.
Well, it's the easiest way to start trading.
I was doing
Is
little they have little like tests there where it's like they give you information and then you do like a little test afterwards. So I was like reading, like trying to understand things.
No way.
Never mind.
Yeah, the way to invest in stocks is, well, we should do an episode on that because that way I can get it right. But ideally, like, if you trade like on one stock or like you do your research and you find this one and this one and this one and this one, even if you were really, really, really good at this, right? You're amazing. Like you're one of the best. You're only gonna really, like over the course of 20 years, you're really gonna only, how can I word this properly? So if you would just bet on the economy, right? On the US economy, like you get all the stocks, like there's 500 public companies, top 500, and you put whatever money you have, you invested in those 500 companies equally, right? Now, that's your strategy, right? The next guy, his strategy is, I'm gonna find the right stocks and this and that. He's all day, 24/7, checking, paperwork and public accounts and all this. He's a master, right? If you compete against that guy with your strategy that I just told you, over the course of 20 years, you'll even out.
Both of you?
Yes. Now he might have a year where he beats you by a lot, but then he loses a lot.
Because he keeps it there.
Well, because the majority of people, like, it goes up and down, right?
Uh-huh.
So sometimes you lose a lot of money, sometimes you make a lot of money with the way you trade.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just, let's say you just have, like, let's say you want to invest part of your savings, right? You can pick the top 500 shares and then you put your money there. And then if the economy goes up, most of those shares on average will go up. So you're going to make money from that. And that's what people don't know. They're over here trying to trade and they lose all their money because they're trying to chase like a quick payday.
Yeah.
Is that day trading or no?
That's day trading, correct. And I recommend you day trade, but not like as let me get rich.
From that.
You could get rich. I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm just saying do it and learn it and then figure out a way to just make good decisions over a long period of time.
Yeah.
And you see, I don't know if you saw like a few weeks ago, and I don't know if you've spoken about it on the podcast, but a lot of kids were committing suicide because Bitcoin dropped.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah. So, and the reason that they see, like, when that day that it was happening, right? We were kind of joking about it. Now, I lost a lot of money that day, but it's called unrealized gain. So technically, I'm at a profit still.
Yeah.
Because when I bought in, it was lower, and everything that had gone up, I technically I wasn't even gonna take it out anyways. Mm-hmm. So when it went back down, it just went back down. That's it. But the reason people were committing suicide is because there's something called leverage trading. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of that or no?
No.
So basically, like, for every dollar you put in, you can gamble up to 100. Does that make sense?
100 what?
Let's say you put $1 and you buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. You can gamble on Bitcoin 100x, 100 times that dollar.
Yeah.
Which means that for every cent that it moves up, you make 100 cents. Right? For every cent that it goes down, you lose that dollar. So as soon as it goes down, you lose your money.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were thinking it was going to go to 200, 300,000. So they're putting a long bet on a leverage. So what happens is when you have a bet like that, or I call it bet because that's what it is, but when you have a trade that's on leverage, like a 10x or a 20x, you can choose the risk you want. You can choose a 100x or you can choose like a 2x, right? The higher the number, the riskier it is. Because there's even times that you have a green day, but like at 3 p.m. it went down.
Boom.
And you lose your money there.
Like little windows.
Yeah, little windows. So what ended up happening is people that lost all their money that day was because they had that 100x, the 50x setting on.
Oh, wow.
And by the time they tried to react to stop the trade, they had the trading platform had already used the funds in their wallet to cover the loss because it dropped so fast.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they all went bankrupt. Everybody that had an open trade on a long, like on a leverage trade, lost their money that day.
They went bankrupt. Like, that's, I
But
didn't
there's
know that
so
I
many.
didn't.
The one problem I'm telling you is like the main problem is that people are trying to make fast money. That's the main problem.
Yeah.
Because if they were
Wait.
if they had just done it like the way I do it and the way I show you guys, like just you have an extra $100 this week, just buy a little bit. Just buy a little bit. Just keep buying. If it's high, buy. If it's low, buy. Just keep buying, and only what you can afford to lose. Over a year, now you put $500 in, $1,000 in. 3 years in, you're at 10, 15,000. 5 years in, all of a sudden it goes up. You have an extra 100,000 there, and then 20 years down the road, you have a couple of million waiting for you because you're just putting money there. But the way
like a slow game.
yeah, slow game, and the everybody that lost their money was doing the exact same thing: leverage trading, 50x, 100x, thinking Bitcoin was going to go to $1 million.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
$1 million? Because it had been going up, right?
Yeah, it went from like 60 to like
Psych?
125 like in a few months.
I think it was like 127,000 before it started going down.
Yeah.
Did you like when you first started? Did you ever get tempted to withdraw once you saw it like go up for you a lot, or no? Or you never got tempted to that?
I've never got it. So that's a great question, by the way. I've never. Every time I've used or withdrawn Bitcoin, it's hurt because I needed the money. I needed
okay.
The only time I withdraw money from cryptocurrency or from investments is because I'm broke. I need the money. There's nothing I can do. But like I said, I looked at all the options. I'm like, I'm my own bank. I go withdraw from my. But then there was a time where I think Bitcoin was like at 3,000 or 4,000 per token, and I remember I was in Bama with Tio Lalo. It was before we moved to Bama, and I was telling my uncle had just retired like a year before that, and he's like, "Hey, what should I do? What should I invest in?" I was like, "Dude, buy Bitcoin. Buy like 5, 10 Bitcoin. Like just put a little extra on the side." It was like 4,000 at the time, and then I still remember during that time that I needed money, so I was like, I kept taking out money from my Bitcoin, knowing that it was gonna go up, but like you need money, you need the money. There's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I guess to answer the question is just I've never sold Bitcoin or any of my cryptocurrency even when I'm up. There's been times where I've taken out a little bit, like if I call it a moon bag, but only on like tokens that I don't really care about.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'll buy a token, it goes up, I'll take out what I invested, and then I'll leave the rest
To keep going.
to keep going.
That makes sense.
But you never done it like willingly. You were like, oh, let me get on.
No.
You just had.
No.
You had to do it.
I'm probably at this point I might be a little bit up overall.
Oh, a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
Wait, so it was at 4,000?
Yeah. This is not too long ago. This is
And it
like
went up all the
7
way
years
to
ago.
100 and
Yes.
that is crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you about the different tokens I tell you guys about. Just even if you put $100 in there,
Trust the process.
all right. Give it 5 years, you just don't know where it's gonna be at. And those $100 you're gonna go spend it on
Yeah. Like,
Chick-fil-A. You know?
exactly.
So that's why it's always good. Like when I tell you guys about a token, don't go and throw all your savings in there. Just
what we can afford to lose at the moment, or like in the long term, like $100 is nothing.
yeah. But don't go put $1 in, like like $1
I
dollar.
put $1. Just
Yeah, I know. I mean that's
I put like 20 into Bitcoin yesterday.
For real.
that's good. Like
I was
hey,
like,
I just wanted to try it out. Like I wasn't being serious when I did it.
I was like, but I
I
actually
want to see how it works.
I never like invested like in any Bitcoin until yesterday. I was like,
the one I'm making a lot of money on right now is on Zora, on Zora.
yeah,
I've made so you download the app, download the Zora app, right? And every time you post, it creates technically like a coin for you, and it's pegged to the Zora. So basically, like people buy, so people can buy your posts, but back when NFTs, kind of like an NFT, right?
Okay.
So back when NFTs came out, the way it was, the culture behind it was like let's say there's 10,000 in the collection, and so there's only 10,000 that people can buy, right? So it's like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Now there's people that will buy like 20, 30 of the same collection, right? But they will take from the supply. Now with Zora, every time you make a post, anybody can buy it. So more people,
What currency do they use to buy?
So
Like, you need to have Ethereum?
you need to have Ethereum, correct?
Okay.
But you can buy it it's so easy to buy it. Like you can literally do it within the app. That's why I think it's gonna work. That's why I'm excited about it, because I'm like, oh, there's no hiccups. You don't have to go make a wallet. Like if I told my mom right now about it, and my mom's really, well, probably a bad example because she figures out shit more than me. But like if you tell somebody that's not savvy with technology, they'll be able to buy
They
Zora.
can go and do it.
Yeah, and they'll be able to buy, like you make a post, they'll be able to
I want it.
buy your post. Yeah.
So Zora is Zora,
Yeah.
not Sora.
I have the link in my bio right now, and I think I've had like over 100 people sign up through my link, and
I used it. Like, I downloaded Sora and I made a post.
so yeah, every time you post, you get paid. Yeah, I think I have like 1,400 bucks on my account right now, just sitting there.
Shit.
I'm like, yeah, buddy.
We're making some.
Is it Ethereum? Or
Well, it's Zora. It's the Zora token,
okay.
right?
The one that we invested in
Yeah.
recently. Okay.
But it's so this is what happens. So when you create your username, it's gonna create a token under your username, right? So pretend that's Bitcoin, right? Your token. You can tell people to buy your token. They can go on Coinbase. They can buy your token now with your username. You can go right now to Coinbase, type in Digital Jeff, and you can buy my
come
token.
out.
Yes.
And what happens when you buy your token?
Well, I make a little bit of money. No, but I do. So, so basically, the way it works is like 50% of the money goes to the creator, right?
Yeah.
The other 50% is part of the people that are buying, the community.
Oh, okay.
Now, the reason it works is because those 50% that they're giving you, right? They're put into a contract where it's gonna slowly over the course of 5 years allow you to withdraw bits and pieces. So you can't withdraw 50% of the supply right away.
Yeah.
What happens with a lot of the meme tokens and all that, the meme coins?
They crash, right?
They die out.
Yeah,
Because everyone takes their money out.
yes. So the founder will see the money go up. Let's say he gets to $1 million or whatever. He withdraws all the money, and then there's nothing left for everybody else.
That's greedy.
Yeah, no, but that's the way people have made millions and millions of dollars online, and there's 15, 16-year-old kids just doing that all day. So that's why Zora is pretty cool, because it's the same concept, but it's with some boundaries that allow. I mean, people can still. I can go, and.
It's like a little fair game, a little.
So and there's also faces to it. So now like that's Digital. Just like he's not gonna.
He won't do that to us.
He won't do that
And
to
if
us.
he does, we know who did it.
Yeah, but even like that, I couldn't. It would take me 5 years for me to withdraw all the money.
So
Wouldn't you make more money during that time? Or no?
What do you mean more money?
Like, if you're taking, you want to take it out, but you can't take all of it out, like, wouldn't there still be, like, more coming in?
Yeah. So the more you post, the more people like your stuff, the more all that, the more your token grows. And you can also do a fundraise. Well, it's not official yet, but there's something called the Genius Act that's in place right now. I think it's gonna get it'll be by January, we're gonna know exactly what we're gonna be able to do this, but you're gonna be able to launch your token and raise up to $50 million for your own whatever company you want to launch, whatever that is. So it's gonna be fun and interesting.
Cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
I just thought, like, imagine if that's how it was, like, with influencers. Like let's say us with, like, YouTube, they buy our token, and then we get canceled. It's like, shoot.
No, yes, it could happen too.
Yeah.
It could happen too. So that's why it's actually pretty exciting, because it's based on a storyline. It's based on content. It's based on what the value that you're giving your audience, but there's also a little bit of people can make money off your content, which is pretty cool. Like,
That is cool.
hey, you know what? I like this guy's content. He only has 50 followers right now, but I love the way he makes videos. I'm just gonna buy like shitload of tokens, and then he blows up. Boom! I cash in.
Yeah.
That is how you're just selling your work.
Yeah. Instead of finding stocks, you find creators.
I'm gonna check it out. I have not checked it out.
Yeah. So if you want to make some money, make sure you buy some digital Jeff token.
You already know. Come up.
Right now, where's your token at?
I mean, let me see. It's like 0.00 something cents.
Me with Bitcoin, it was like 0.000000.
Damn.
Yeah. Right now, I have 3.5 million tokens that I own from my own digital Jeff token.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which are equal to $1,225.
$1,225.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And dude, and I've posted on this app. I've only posted like 10 times maybe.
How much followers do you have?
I have 87
Can you make videos or just?
videos, photos. You can do AI clips, AI generations, AI art. You can do everything. You can go live.
Oh, that's
It's like a new version of social media
It's a little platform.
with a little bit of money involved.
The
That's cool.
And
incentives.
one of the developers, it was one of the developers from Coinbase.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
So that's exciting when somebody that knows what they're doing
Yeah.
goes and builds something like this.
That's true.
Yeah. So, anyways, y'all heard it here first.
Y'all heard it? We said it a couple times. So y'all should listen to us. Not this, but other things. We
Well, I
said
mean,
that
this
happens.
not financial advice, but there's at least you can go see what's happening.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Be in the loop.
It feels very similar to when I first got into Bitcoin. Like, you couldn't find anybody to talk. Nobody really gets it.
Yeah.
That's the same way it feels with Zora. Like, people just don't get it.
Don't get it yet.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Facebook,
I don't want to
Instagram, TikTok.
Me too.
I don't want to get
I'm gonna
FOMO
get
this
in on it.
time. Well, actually, when Bitcoin came out, I was just a child.
For real.
How old were you when you?
Like 5.
Damn.
Damn, I should have been investing instead of playing with like my teeth, bro. Like, who's that?
Your teeth is.
Well, interesting story. On Jordan's birthday, let me see, when you turned.
6, 7?
Wait, you're from
Probably right.
wait,
You're probably
you're
right.
from 04, 05.
5.
05. So you're from 05. So on your 4th birthday, the first Bitcoin got mined.
Also, then she was.
Like, I'm talking about your birthday.
Oh, like on my birthday?
Yeah.
Guys, what can I say? I got mined on that day and so did a Bitcoin.
You should have asked for Bitcoin that day. Dad, I want some Bitcoin.
Oh, wait, did I get mined?
Yeah.
Nah, no, I didn't know about it till like
You didn't know about it
2011, 2012. Yeah.
That was already like.
I still
Couple years
remember
later.
the first time I heard about it. I still remember I was at a bar with Robert Lara, my friend. Yeah, I don't
Is the
remember
phone guy?
the phone guy. Yeah, me and Robert Lara we grew up talking about business since we were kids, and he's like, "Hey man, have you heard of I think he said Bitcoin or no, he said the blockchain. I remember blockchain. He said, have you heard about the blockchain? And I'm like, blockchain. I couldn't comprehend it in my head. I was like.
Block.
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, like basically like everything's stacked. So if you want to go change something from the past, you can because there's a way you could tell. Yeah, he was trying to explain it to me, but he himself didn't know much about it
Yeah.
It
either.
was hard to
It was
explain.
still very new.
Yeah. So, anyways, I didn't buy any tokens till like maybe a year after that, and yeah, it's interesting how things play out.
It is.
It's true.
But you guys got to be aware of what's happening.
You gotta be aware. Like right now, I'm gonna be aware of Zora.
I was telling everybody like about prompt engineering. When we're still Bama, I was telling people about prompt engineering. I was like, dude, you gotta like learn prompt engineering. You're gonna need it. No, but listen, it's like, and it's something so simple.
Y'all should listen to my dad.
Yeah, but I made a good fortune of prompt engineering
What's that from?
with Stack Prompt. Yeah, like probably #1 in the world
I
for
know,
for
I
use.
always-
Like more people have used my prompts than
Anyone.
anybody else's. That's wild. And I'm not even like, that's not what I do all day. That's not what I do.
That was like your little hobby.
It was like, I was like, oh, check out, use this one, do this for this, use for this. Even right now, I still get, every day I get downloads of like, oh, like all these people bought your, like sometimes I'll make just, it'll be weird because like I know my number of how much I spend per day. Sometimes just on prompts, it'll cover my day.
For real?
Yeah.
So it's like
I had a free day.
you feel like you don't waste money.
Exactly.
A little passive income.
Huh?
Passive.
No, it's like, yeah. Like,
That's
it literally,
wild.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this covers the water or the tremendo taco.
The tremendo.
yeah.
Bro, I saw a video. They're like me when I hit my sports betting, and he's like, he's like living like this because of betting, and he's like at fine dining and like at the beach, and then the girl, like one of these girls in the comments was like, me with my $25 at Starbucks after putting a $5 parlay.
The
They're like, me
$5
too.
Everybody
They're like,
that
"Now
does,
this is realistic."
everybody that does, and I know you guys love that, but I believe that if I was your age, I mean, I know people my age do it too. So that's
Betting?
the betting,
Does it, low key.
the whole like, I don't feel that that's a good way for you to, one, make money. Like it's actually super high risk.
Isn't
Like,
it like
it's
an
even the-
addiction? People get addicted to that?
Yeah, forget.
What's
Yeah,
it?
but call 1-800 something.
Yeah, it is an addiction. And the second thing is like, it's actually not even fun.
It's stressful.
It's super stressful.
Every time I bet it,
It is.
I was stressed. Like,
I only do it on the games I want to watch.
the only
But I haven't done it actually in a minute.
The only time I ever bet it was because of him. He was like, do it, Jenny. They're gonna hit. They're gonna hit. They're gonna hit. So
In my
I put, like-
defense, it was when I first learned about it, so I wanted to do it.
So I would put like $5-10. No, it was not hitting. I was like, I'm not doing this ever again. They told me to download Dabble, Price Picks.
No, dude. One of the things I do regret. So I'm telling you guys by experience. I'm telling you all this by experience. So me and Ricky, when we're still living at my mom's, we would play poker on this website called Bulldog, and it was out of the Caribbean. Like it wasn't even in the U.S. We'd have to sign like, I forgot exactly how we would actually be able to get in, but basically like we lost so much money. Like
Double sides and those.
I never had a lot of money, first of all, but the little money I had, I fucking lost it there. And I remember Ricky, there was one night, he started with like $20. By the time I checked with him, he was like at maybe like $1,200, $1,500, right? Ricky was really good at playing Hold'em, Texas Hold'em. And I was gonna go to work already. It was like 4 a.m. I was like, hey, you should cash out. Like, I told him, hey, you should cash out. He's like, no, don't. He's like, shouldn't have said that. He's like, I'm only gonna play one more hand.
No, did he lose
He
everything?
lost every fucking dollar. He
Oh
lost
my God.
everything.
And he was up to 1,200.
Yeah,
Shut up for your cash out. He got greedy.
yeah.
He should have cashed out.
Yeah, it's because when you're going like that and you start losing, you go what they call tilt, because you're losing. You're like, I just need to make a little bit more back, and then I'll get out, and then you never get out.
Keep going.
Keep going, and you
Yeah.
zero.
But he started with 20.
Yeah,
So
but you
basically
still
lost 20.
when you're like, we were like 19 years old at the time, like so. $20 is a lot of money still at that time.
Yeah.
Anything that you have is a lot of money.
Plus-
1,200 is like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be good. I'll be fine for a few
Ricky
months.
should have cashed
few
out.
I'm talking about what 2002, 3. Yeah,
$1,200 for a couple of months is crazy.
yeah, dude. Gas was $1 back then.
Oh my goodness, you can do anything.
Yeah, like if I had $20 in my pocket, I could make it last a whole week sometimes.
A whole week back
Yeah,
then.
back then.
I bet I could do that right now. Kind of.
Yeah, but anyways, the point is that
Spend like $30 on an acai bowl and half a melt.
yeah.
Now, bro, that's all you.
Yeah, but there was this time where we would bet online, but we would play cards, we play Hold'em and stuff like that, and I'm more than sure that it's rigged. Like if you get into if you're in a server, right? There's 8 other people playing the table, Now you don't know where these people are coming from. They're from all over the world, supposedly. Now we can if we all have computers, right?
Yeah.
We can all get into the same server, 7 of us, and then the 8th one that comes in, we're gonna beat him every time.
Oh, because y'all are teaming
Y'all
up.
are together.
Yeah, you all know your cards. Like, hey, what card do you have? Okay, and then you beat the other guy.
And
You
how do you enter the same like room? Is there like a code or?
it's by lottery, but there's ways. There was back then. I'm talking about early 2000s. There was ways to find the right room, and so I know people were doing that because I would be like, how the fuck did he know this shit?
That's so true. My version of that was there's Minecraft servers.
Oh my
And
god.
sometimes we didn't know how like to connect to each other, so we would be like, they would have like different, not different codes, but like different names, and we're like, let's just try to join in at the same time, and then let's see like if it like puts us in the community server together, and then it would, and I'm like, oh crap, like we're here, so yeah, it's like by luck.
Yeah.
Like luck time. Oh no, not Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft 2, but it was Fortnite. When you want to team up with your friends like in solo, like there was a way where you could like press play at the same time and you would be able to like be teammates.
That's wild.
But it was so hard to do it. Like it was rare that you could do it.
And it's meant to protect, like to make it fair. Yeah. So that's by the way. So a lot of those companies moving forward, talking about after cryptocurrency came out, they would ask. The only way to buy in was through Bitcoin. And the reason behind that is because people would do is they would max out their credit card at night, like at 12:01. They max out their credit card, $5,000. They get $5,000 in chips. They play all night, right? They lose the $5,000. They call their credit card in the morning. Hey, my credit card was stolen last night.
For real?
They get their money back.
That's crazy.
So people that own these casinos needed something like Bitcoin to be able to say, oh, you want to buy? Okay, right now, here, buy, but you're going to buy it through Bitcoin. You buy go buy Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
And then you transfer the Bitcoin into the casino, and then we'll give you tokens.
Dang.
So that's why Bitcoin blew up. Well, that's part of the reason it started growing because people needed it to play poker. They needed to gamble.
Casino games.
It was all the illegal stuff that was kind of happening that kind of fueled the birth of it, like from 0 to 1.
Actually, like I feel like that's fitting for that. Like a reason why it came up.
Yeah. So by the way, I actually during that time I was I didn't use a lot of Bitcoin, but I remember I would gamble with Bitcoin. So I was like, this one, the question you asked me earlier, like have you ever like taken it out and that? Those are the regrets I have. Like, oh man, why did I used to gamble? I should have just found a way to use fucking like regular fiat.
He was having fun.
Get up.
Yeah, I was using. I was buy in.
I guess it's easier to do that when you don't understand like what you have.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, it's true. Yeah. I never knew that it was gonna go up
that big.
I didn't even think the weird part about all this is that I learned about it. I was one of from at least my circle, I was one of the first ones that understood Bitcoin and that had Bitcoin and was using it. But I never thought about it as like it's gonna go up in price. I would buy it to use it. And then after I think when we moved to New York is when I started not collecting, but actually buying it too.
Piling it up.
Yeah.
So we all know the NBA season is back, guys, and so much crazy headlines. Illegal sports gambling scandal. Jalen Brown. Okay, so let's get into all of that.
Okay.
So let's start out with Jalen Brown. So in a recent game, Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I gotta stop making fun of him, man.
Now you've seen it all.
I've seen it all. I feel so bad for him.
Me too, I feel bad for him, but this is where I'm gonna get with this. I'm like, I wouldn't be wanting to talk about this if we didn't see the outcome that happened yesterday. So he was playing, he was going against the Knicks. He was driving in, and then he bumped his head into another player's to create contact, and then all of a sudden it left a black mark on the white jersey.
A stain?
Yes, a stain. They're
stain gate.
Yes, and they were that Jalen Brown's spray on hairline rubbed off on I don't know how to say his name, OG Ananobi's like jersey, and I'm like, that's crazy. And I thought it was a joke, and I was like, that's funny. I doubt it's actually that, but I'm like, what else? Like, what else would it be? Like,
No, he said that it was that. It was that.
it was, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, the NBA community started having a blast with it. And do you know Undersports NBA, the account on X?
No, I don't. I don't
So
follow.
Underdog Sports, my bad. So
Oh, yeah.
they report like the NBA stats, the performances, the injury reports, all that. And these guys, they tweeted Jalen Brown, and then usually in the parentheses they put like the reason why they might be not playing. They put Jalen Brown hamstring, hairline, questionable for Sunday.
Stop.
I'm like, that's so messed up.
That is
Being
messed
serious.
up. That is messed up.
But then there's another account called NBA Centel, the joke one. They do you know Centel?
No.
So there's one NBA Central. They
Mhm.
post the real stuff about the NBA, and then Centel jokes around.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So they posted Jalen Brown parentheses Turkey out tonight against the Pelicans. Do you know why they say Turkey?
No.
Because in Turkey is where they get hair transplants. Like if you're
Oh.
losing your hair,
Mhm.
so they put like Turkey. But that that wasn't the only victim. The first one. So there was a second victim of Jalen Brown's spray paint hairline. So Curry Piston tweeted, Jalen Brown has to be stopped. His fake hairline claimed another victim. And then they
Stephen
showed
Curry's post.
no, Curry Piston was the
Oh,
account that
okay.
tweeted it.
Okay.
So they're like his fake hairline claimed another victim, and they showed the hairline paint marked on like another opponent.
Mhm.
So then all of this led to Jalen Brown shaving his hair yesterday on live stream. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So now he's bald, and he's like, it was the 10 years of Boston's like media, the games, the championships, and all of that led to his balding. And then they're like, there was another post where they showed his like braids, and they're like, it was these AT&T braids because they were so tight on his head, and I was like, God damn. So that's what happened with Jalen Brown. I'm glad that he took it on lighthearted though.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like he's one of my favorite NBA characters, not necessarily one of my favorite NBA players. I just love the way he shows up
Yeah.
as a person.
He's
That's why I
always-
felt bad when we were like,
For real, I'm like,
it is kind of funny, but
the way they put it out,
But
yeah, that was messed up.
makes you not
Underdog
wanna-
Sports.
But like
Yeah.
his hairline isn't even that bad.
That's something like hairline. I think.
well,
it was
no, because
actually,
they
coloring it in.
yeah, they're coloring it in.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what I'm like.
Oh.
Hairline is like, I don't get that because I don't know. That didn't make sense to me. But I think he was coloring it in. Yeah.
Well, the other one that was going through that was Landon Donovan. You guys probably don't know who he is because he's a soccer superstar for the U.S. Back in the early 2000s
This one's
to
bad.
2008. You're looking him up?
It's bad.
Okay, so look at him now though.
Did he go
So-
to Turkey?
No,
Oh.
he actually did go to Turkey once, and then it fell like he lost the hair, and then
For real?
and then he was like, "What do I do now? Like I don't want to be bald. I don't want to. Bald is not an option."
Oh, yes,
So
we
he
know.
asked his audience, and the audience was like, "Dude, get a toupee. Like get a toupee. Get a badass toupee. Like there's some bad. Like there's some really good ones that you can't even tell. Like can you
Yeah.
tell that I have a toupee? No, but you know, so the people were commenting. This happened like a month ago, like before this,
For
and
real?
he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do it." So he went and hired this. He heard about this person, hired this person to get it, and he has badass hair now. He's like, "Dude, I was like, it actually looks dope."
Did you see it?
Yeah. Who?
The guy?
Yeah, his hair. He has.
No, they were like, oh, when they say Jalen Brown.
He looks so much younger.
He looks so much younger. Like it looks good on
Is
him.
that what they wear in the Menendez brothers? Is that what
Yeah.
he has? That's a toupee?
There were. I was actually watching an interview with Sean Connery
Toby!
because he was the male, like, he was like the masculine face of culture for many years. I'm talking about the whole world looked
Yeah.
up to this guy, and but he started losing his hair,
Yeah.
and you know, it affected him. Like psychologically, it was affecting him. Like the
Yeah.
main guy, the guy that can get any girl he wants. Drives. He plays James Bond as a character. He himself was like, oh man, it sucks. It sucks like
Yeah.
losing my hair. He went through stuff like
Because of it?
because of it, and then you know he was wearing toupees and stuff for movies, and
Damn.
way, like, you know, all these different ways to combat that. And especially him, like, he actually plays a character that needs the hair.
Yeah.
It's even
It's like-
harder.
That's like if John Stamos lost his hair or what?
Nah, just not
No?
a higher level.
Higher level?
It's like if maybe like Brad Pitt maybe would lose his hair.
Oh my gosh.
Like if he was just like that like or Leonardo DiCaprio, probably a good example.
Goodness gracious, no.
Imagine Leonardo DiCaprio like bald.
Oh, that'd be so sad to see. Honestly.
So he couldn't do his films. I mean, he probably could. He still could figure it out.
Yeah.
But Sean Connery was at that level.
Bro, those braids are like actually like there's no hair.
Yeah.
Look at him. No, but yeah, I was like, I wouldn't want to talk about it, but yesterday he
He
took it well.
He took it well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone was talking about it, so I was like, I just want to bring up the one that really got me was the Underdog Sports NBA. Like, I had seen the video of like the hairline like rubbing off on the jersey, and I was like, okay, that's funny. But then you see like the official accounts that like questionable like hairline was a hamstring. I was like, that's so messed up, bro. But yeah, I ended up just shaving his hair, guys.
That's probably what I would do if I was going bald. Just shave it.
That's what Derek White did.
Just shave it.
I
Shave it.
think some guys look good bald though. Like they can pull it off.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll look.
I think it looks worse when like you can tell it's like falling or like your hair is thinning out and you're like trying your best to like keep it there, but it's like 3 little hairs or something.
Well, that's what Sean Connery said. He's like, I will never be the guy that lets it grow long and has like 8 feet. He exaggerated but like have 8 feet of hair like covering the rest of the head.
8 feet of hair.
Like that, those like strands are like holding on for dear life.
Like barely covering.
Yeah, I still remember when my dad started losing his hair, and I felt it. I was like,
Really?
I don't want my dad to lose his hair.
No.
Like it felt like I was losing the hair. Like, oh man. And yeah, he was like little by little thinning it. I'm like, oh man.
Do you
So
think?
sad.
Do you think we'll lose our hair?
I think I'm gonna lose my hair. Yeah.
For real?
Well, yeah. A lot of hair.
Because my dad had more hair than me
He has
at my
like
age.
Eric. You know, Eric probably has a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Like that. And he lost his hair.
My WCK also had a lot of hair, and it's all gone now, right?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Well, I saw that there's this new scientist that came out saying that he can grow your hair in 3 weeks.
Shit. There you go. I think we'll be safe by then.
But it's genetic, right? Like all of that's genetic.
Yeah.
Losing your hair.
I think we can be safe.
The one thing that does help. There's a few things that help you. Well, that I know of might not be true because I only do science on myself, you know. Like
Yeah.
But I've heard that NAD helps you with
NAD?
maintaining your current DNA structure.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, think about your DNA is kind of like a CD.
Mm-hmm.
You remember CDs, right?
Yes.
And when they would scratch,
Yeah.
you couldn't play it no more.
Yeah.
Maybe it would play like a song and one wouldn't, or like part of the song would skip. That's as you're getting older. That's what's happening to your DNA. It's like losing its detail.
It's collagen.
So
Your youth?
it doesn't know how to recreate itself to the way it's supposed to be. And when you take NAD, it's like cleaning the CD, and they could regenerate as
Yeah.
you should be. So I've been taking it for a while, and I feel good.
Feel it?
I mean, I look at the photos and I look way older than but I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Well, real quick, I wanted to just very quickly touch on the illegal gambling incident because I feel like everyone knows about that. But Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat and Chauncey Billups, I don't know if I say his name right, is the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, were among more than 30 individuals arrested in large federal gambling probes. So Terry Rozier is accused of tipping off associates about when he would exit a game, which was on March 2023, on the day of the 23. So people could bet on his under, like his performance. So he was gonna fake an injury That way, like whoever bet on him going under cashes out, which is so dumb.
Is that like it's actually happened, or it's like they're?
No,
It
it happened. And it's, by the way, there's some games that's so obvious that he's like intentionally losing the ball.
I'm gonna put some highlights over here. But yeah, they're like, there's no way this bro made it this obvious, and he's like trying to pass the ball, and then he like stutters, and he like just lets it go so they could steal the ball and then go, and he's like just taking dumb shots, and then they're like, he made this obvious. I'm like, wow.
There's a 30 for 30 of like this college guy that did that in college many years ago in the Final Four in the NCAA. Same thing, like he would always bet the over.
Over?
So he had to hit like a certain amount of points and that. But there was one game where he got injured.
Oh.
He had like whole swollen foot, and he was like, "Oh man, I gotta hit the over. So he's like, "Coach, put me in, coach." I'll fucking, and he was able to hit it right.
He
but
went
like,
over? Wait, is this a real story?
it's a true story. It's a 30 for 30 on ESPN. It's one of the it's actually kind of funny, but it's kind of messed up. But it's funny because especially during that game where he was like, he had his whole ready to play, and the guy was like, "We're gonna win. We're gonna fucking
Put me in.
because he went full David Goggins with his ankle."
The adrenaline, brother. Feeling adrenaline from the game and the money.
Yeah.
Wait, but do they win when they do things like that? Or
It's gambling, like, yeah. So it's.
I think it's like for players, it's illegal to even have an account or anything with like any of the gambling apps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they do it, or like from my understanding, they do it through other people. Like other people do it for them.
Basically, like nobody involved in the game should be participating in any gambling for the game.
That's like illegal.
Yeah. So that's the problem. Like there was an incident with this guy named Pete Rose in baseball many years ago, and one of the best baseball players of all time pretty much got kicked out of the MLB because they caught him gambling on games. But he would only gamble on himself, like that he was gonna hit. He's like, I'm gonna hit 4 times today, or 5, like whatever, and he would.
It's not bad though.
Huh?
He was manifesting it.
Yeah, and a lot of people defend him in that sense, but it opened up a can of worms for like it to be so you gotta stop it. But the thing with this, like, it's the circles that are around. You gotta think about it. If you play in Miami, like think about all the mafia, New York mafia, LA mafia, and these basketball, like a lot of these NBA players, NFL players, they don't make a lot of like they do make a lot of money, but they make it in just a short period of time. So let's say they make 30, like let's say they make 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know, half of that money goes into expenses and fees and agents and all this. The other half is what they have for the rest of their life. So if they have a lavish lifestyle, all of a sudden they're running low.
Like, to maintain that lifestyle there.
Well, this is something interesting, and this is speculation. So this is all speculation, totally conspiracy. But there's a interview with Gilbert Arenas and Shay, right? Shay.
Who's that?
Shannon Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know he is.
Shannon Sharp is interviewing Gilbert many years ago, like 6-7 years ago. He's in, and why is that funny? 6-7 years ago? Oh shit.
Can I tell you you're a kiddie or not?
No, it literally happened maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. But Gilbert Arenas this is what he said, and I did a screen recording, so like, dude, this is weird that I found this video this year.
What did he do?
So Gilbert Arenas saying like, nah, Damon Jones, right?
For Damon Jones?
It was Damon Jones. Who got caught? It was Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, Terry Rozier.
And those a couple others.
But those are the main ones, right?
Yeah.
So Gilbert Arenas came out and said that Damon Jones, Gilbert Arenas, and LeBron James would play cards. They would gamble before the games. Mm-hmm. Like the night before, they would go to LeBron's house and they would bet. And supposedly Damon Jones would always lose all his money. Like he would lose. He was really bad at playing. He was one of the guys that got caught gambling on games. Now, that series, there was a series from 2006. It's the Cavs versus the Wizards, and they go all the way to Game 7. Mm-hmm. 3 of those games, sorry, they go all the way to game 6. But 3 of the games that the Wizards lost, they lost by 1 point. Now, the last game, game 6, when they finally, the Cavs actually beat the Wizards, the Wizards were up by 2 points, right? There's like 12 seconds on the clock. Gilbert Arenas, one of the best free throw shooters of the NBA, gets on the free throw line to go up by 4. If he makes those 2 free throws, they go to game 7. Before he shoots his free throws, LeBron walks over to him and grabs him by the shoulder here. And he tells him something in his ear. He tells him, only he heard it. LeBron goes back. This guy misses both free throws.
Oh.
Gilbert literally misses both free throws. Damian Jones comes in. What's his name? Damian Jones. I forget his name. Damian Jones, or the guy for the Cavs. Look him up. He comes in, right? LeBron grabs the ball, dribbles on the court, passes Damian Jones, hits a 3. They win the game.
That's rigged.
Darren Jones?
Damien.
No.
Ponle Cavs 2006 roster.
Damian Jones.
Damian Jones. Damian Jones, my bad. I forget his name, but I used to love the way he was a great shooter.
You missed.
No, so Gilbert Arenas was the one that missed the 2 free
The
throws.
free throws to go by 4?
Yeah.
And Damian Jones went in, what did he do?
Damian Jones went and made the winning 3
To win by 1?
to win by 1.
I see.
Oh.
Game ended. The series ended.
And this ties back into how the guy, which guy said?
Because he said that they were playing cards the whole, before the games, they would go to, the night before the games, they would go to
And
LeBron's
those two were
house
involved with that.
and they were playing, they would gamble. It's on the show. Like, it's on,
It could also be like they betted on the money line to be, I don't know how it works, but for them to win by a certain amount. And
That's
he said
over
they
under,
won
yeah.
By one each game.
Yeah.
And then they won by 1 again. That too.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the series, like, put playoffs, Wizards versus Cavs 2006. Look at all the games. I don't know exactly the scores, but I remember during this interview, this guy said, Gilbert Arenas was literally publicly saying it was all 1-point games.
Look, game 1, Cavs won 97-86. Game 2, Wizards won 89-84. Game 3, Cavs won 97-96. Game 4, Wizards won 106-96. Game 5, Cavs won 121-120 in overtime. Game 6, Cavs won 114-113 in overtime.
I'm telling you.
1-point game.
All 1-point games.
So, and Damian Jones was one of them that was involved.
Yeah, he got arrested.
What happens then when they catch him gambling?
They get arrested. They basically they go to jail.
Yeah, but we're Rozier, they said that the salary for this year that he was gonna make is being held in escrow, which means he's still gonna get the money, but it's being withheld while the case is ongoing. So Sophie Cunningham ended up tweeting, "No way, please tell me this is fake," because she's mad that still getting his money even after he was out here scamming, basically. Or
what was it, because of the contracts? Or
No, I mean, think about it. You're in a team and you're trying to win a championship, and there's a guy losing games,
turning over the ball,
doing
stupid stuff just so he could go under on his damn. To me, it's I've heard of him, but I've never seen him play. To be honest,
He used to play with the Celtics.
and I know only people who play.
I think he used to play with the
on the
Celtics.
on the playbooks. You have to be consistent to be able to get a little stats.
or for someone to bet on you.
Yeah, if not, they don't put you on it. But I've never seen him. Maybe he never has a little flame. The training.
Well, there's a crazy connection here. So, back when Jordan was playing, people know Jordan for playing gambling. He was always playing cards. So it was Pippen, Jordan, and one or two other players that could afford to gamble with Jordan's level. And then there was other players that would get paid less and they would gamble on their own, right?
Yeah.
But when Jordan came back to play after leaving the Bulls, he came back and he played for 2 seasons with the Wizards. On that team was Christian Laettner and Jerry Stackhouse, right? Christian Laettner and Jerry Stackhouse. Oh no, so there's three: Christian Laettner, Jerry Stackhouse, and I can't believe I forgot the other guy's name. Rip Hamilton.
Rip Hamilton.
Those three players, right? Those guys would play cards with Jordan. Now, when Jordan retired, Gilbert Arenas came in. Gilbert Arenas started playing with Jerry Stackhouse and Christian Laettner cards. Gilbert Arenas then started playing with LeBron and Damon Jones.
Yeah.
Now, Rip Hamilton, the guy who goes he gets traded to the Detroit Pistons. He starts playing with Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups ends up being the guy being arrested.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay.
The coach.
The coach for the Portland Trailblazers. Do you see how it's all connected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it's all speculation because I don't know to what extent.
Like where they.
Like what's connected and like when.
Yeah. But
What's connected? What's decisions were made on their own and stuff.
it is publicly known. Like if you read the articles and the books and the Sports Illustrated. Back then, I would read Sports Illustrated. But yeah, like Christian Laettner was one of the younger ones in the group. Well, older ones at that point, but Jordan was older. He would play cards with Jordan. Jerry Stackhouse, one time he was playing Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert Arenas lost like $200 with him. He's like, "Hey man, you're a rookie. Don't worry about paying me." Right. The next day they're playing again. Jerry Stackhouse is down 12,000. Right. Something like that. Some ridiculous number, like 12,000. And then this Gilbert Arenas like, I'll give him a discount. I'll give him like 1,000 or something. So he's like, "Hey man, I need my money." And he's like, Jerry's like, "Hey man, I'll give you a discount. You give me a discount." He's like, "Yeah, I know." He was thinking like 11,000 maybe or whatever. He's like, no. We're even. And he's a rookie. He's like, okay. He's like, okay. Fuck it. But that's the story. That's the story that I heard, But I thought it was pretty funny because I'm like, that's kind of the way it works, yeah. But that's how it is. It's part of the culture in the sports.
Like gambling.
Gambling.
Yeah, and well, like with the recent discoveries, I guess, of like Rozier and the coach Phillips, they were like people, like fans and everyone were like, "You need to investigate this player and all this, like who else is in on it, who else is doing this," and then this like fans started posting like all these players heard these allegations and they didn't want to be involved with that, so they're actually doing their job because Luka dropped back-to-back 40-point games, Austin Reeves with 50 points, Shea with 50 points, and he's nearly averaging 40 points per game. Giannis is going off too, Tyrese Maxey going off, and they're actually doing their jobs. They don't want to be caught up in no investigation. Or they got it, the fans are like, "Don't worry about me. I'm actually doing my job."
They're just making sure to go over.
For real. Yeah. Or that.
NBA Gate. They're all. Yeah, they're all.
Trust you guys no more.
Yeah.
But I guess let's close off with Mr. Wemby.
Jordan, we literally have like, oh,
You gotta go, right?
yeah, we need to go pick up grandma's cake and it's
Let's go.
It goes at 7.
All right. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, actually. Fit check for the pod. I got my costume on. That's it, with the shades. Go.
Sweater, jeans, sambas, glasses.
I'll do a trivia.
Okay.
So first of all, I have the Gap Yeezy that never got released. I have the Express skinny jeans,
Oh my god.
and then I have the mystery. This is the trivia.
Mystery.
If you can guess what shoes I'm wearing, over here. If you can guess what shoes I'm wearing, comment down below if you can guess the shoes I'm wearing, and first one to guess we can cash him $50.
Okay.
$50.
Y'all
That's
heard?
pretty good.
Wait, but what do they search it up?
They can see it, so like that's all I'm gonna say. But these
First
are
one to guess?
yeah, first one
I
to
thought
guess.
you were asking me. I was like, oh, I don't know.
No, the audience.
The audience, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Alright, y'all heard it?
We'll do a 100 giveaway, but like 4 people divided by 4 people, so $25.
$25 each?
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here. Can we clip that?
Yeah, clip that.
But no, we'll clip it, but we'll hide the shoes so they have to come to the video.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'll blur them, and they
That's
have to
true.
go to go check
See.
this video and comment chat. All right, well,
These are hard. These are probably one of the hardest shoes to get of all time.
they're nice. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. We hope you
Bye.
enjoyed today's podcast. We'll see you another time, man. Happy birthday, Wala Maria.
Happy birthday with grandma.
Happy
Love you.
birthday, Wala. Love you.
Love you. See you next time on Los Digitals.